Should you make prime time?
Prince of the Bear here today. We're heading at Disney's Hollywood Studios because it's time to return to
50's prime time.
Yes, we're going back in time to investigate new things on the menu. That's your number one choice in foodie infotainment. We do that so you don't have to. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I remember my table manners this time.
It's time to foodie and chill. When we were here for the Hollywood Studios 35th anniversary, that was the first time that I tried this salad. This is my second time. This portion is much bigger than the last time. I'm still missing the bacon. I got more dressing than last time too, and I'm really excited about that. I do still have to toss my own salad. I love the vegan feta. I'm here for that. Let me just grab a little nice saucy bite. So delicious. I still miss the bacon they used to have on here, but it's fine. I love the new dressing. It has a little bit more flavor to it than the old ranch did. Oh, I would give it a 4 out of 5 salads. It tosses my salad. I would want it to call me the next day.
Primetime continues to be the restaurant where you want to make sure that you always eat your veggies or under threat of having to do more chores. I do enough chores, so obviously I love my salad. My rabbit food, this is a lot of dressing for a salad for me, but I love all the fixings, the colors, everything else in here. I love that the feta crumbles are actually like crumble. This is a hard salad to nail down. There we go. I would say it's like the wrong side of too much dressing, like a little bit lighter on the dressing, but you could ask for light dressing if you want to, or even get it completely on the side if you wish. I like the cut of the lettuce. Obviously you have to cut it yourself, but like the size of it compared to what we got last time, it's looking a lot better. It's a lot more robust. And the flavor is still there. No, it's not the original salad we love so much with the rice paper bacon, but it's still a worthy salad. I would give it 3.75 out of 5. I feel at this point, any restaurant that serves me any sort of cornbread, it's almost a bribe. And you know what? I accept bribes in the form of food. It's not going to change the food rating, but I mean, I will accept the bribe, you know? A nice, thick cornbread. You can use your own knife to slice it with, and a little thing of honey butter here on the side. Literal butter with honey on top. Take the tiniest little bit. Spread that on top of my little cornbread wedge. And then we're going to give it a nice little home. And by home, I mean my stomach. It's not the princess's cornbread, which is still queen. But that's good. That's giving me like leagues better than Boathouse, which is like the bottom tier of cornbread at Walt Disney World. And then you have Whispering Cane, which is usually top of my list. This. The softness of it while still maintaining its structure. That's a hard one. I'm giving it a 4.25 out of 5 claws. I would still give Whispering Cane cornbread a slight edge, but not by much.
Cousin Harold's pasta has changed only slightly. Instead of the chicken that used to be on here, it's chickpeas. And I think I'm gonna like it a little bit more. I just haven't gotten it because like the flavors haven't really changed. It's all the same. They just literally only changed the chickpeas. Changed the chickpeas. Guardian chicken to chickpeas. Cheers. The chickpeas add like an element of creaminess to it that I really like. When you had the chicken, it was like chewy and it kind of made the pasta a little bit disjointed. The chickpeas kind of bring it all together. It is usually a spicy pasta. This is like a 1 out of 10 on the heat scale. Not hot at all. The marinara is not that sweet either. I would say it's like a 2 out of 10 on the sweet scale. There are capers on there, so you have like a nice little tartness. Overall, it's a nice, soft, cooked pasta. No notes, not upset about it. It's just pasta. I will give it a 3 out of 5 pastas. It's just pasta.
I'm glad at least if you're going to invite old vegan cousin Harold to dinner that you thought about it. wasn't just, we have pasta. We're going to make you your own custom pasta with these chickpeas and the capers, the tomatoes, a little bit of the zucchini in here. The proper not the Zuckerberg, it's just zucchini and pasta. I will say, Chef Boyardee could never. It's had a nice, obviously plant-based creaminess. It's not another plant-based taste, but you get afraid of creamy things. There's going to be some sort of dairy in it. It's completely dairy-free and vegan, and it's got a nice stickiness. It conforms to the ribbed pasta and sticks to basically everything. So you're getting a nice coated pasta without buried in sauce at the same time. I like the tomatoes. The capers are a nice, salty, sour touch. The zucchini is cooked enough to where it's still kind of crisp, but not mush, which I like. Honestly, if you're looking for a pasta dish that's not too heavy, I would say that this sort of fits the bill. Obviously, pasta, not the most exotic, but you're at mom's house for dinner. Eat your pasta with your veggies, mind your manners. Eat your vegan food, and like it. I would give it 4 out of 5 plus.
Did you know they got rid of the pasta at Sci-Fi? So this is the only place you can get pasta if you want to go to Sci-Fi or Primetime.
Pasta Mama Melrose?
Mama Melrose, yes. But if you're going for Sci-Fi or Primetime, this is the place. My pocket parm actually expired today, so I need to go buy more. But in the meantime, I brought nooch for my pasta because I think the nooch will help a little bit, even though it's not really spicy, so it didn't really need to be cooled down, but then it did get a little more of a creamy flavor. So let's see if this changes things at all. Everything is better with nooch. It's vegan cold. I love that. It does help it a little bit. I just wish there was this pasta needs more to it, or we need a menu change, a true menu change, not we're going from guardian chicken to chickpeas.
So here we have the avant-garde convertible pot pie. You have this nice stewed chicken with carrots, peas, corn, and some onions in there with a little pie topper hiding all the good stuff underneath. And it's still the first time I've seen a pot pie served this way, but it's nice and flaky. You just carve off a little bit of this top and scoop everything up. Now, could I have used a fork and knife for this? Yes. Did I want to? No. So I probably should have. Instead of trying to cut my way out of this with a spoon. I like the cut of the chicken. Too often you get pot pie that's where these super small chicken pieces that you can barely discern, or it's lopsided. You may get one piece of chicken here, 2 pieces of chicken there, but this completely filled nice big chunks of chicken, juicy and well seasoned. It's just plain chicken. Nice, the cream and the pie crust, beautifully tasting, beautifully creamy. The veggies are fresh. There are peas in here, and I'm honestly not complaining. So that should tell you a lot already right there. I think it's very good for those rare Florida cold nights like tonight, but it's a decent pot pie. If you're craving one of these, maybe something home style, you can do worse. I would give it 3.75 out of 5.
We got the apple crisp a la mode, but this time they have Tofutti chocolate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I wanted the chocolate. Chocolate warm apple crisp. Who can say no to that? I certainly cannot.
In 2019.
Cheers. I thought I was going to get something like a caramel apple. My favorite ones back in the day when I was growing up, pre-vegan days, I would get the caramel apple at Disneyland, dipped in chocolate, covered in M&Ms. So I love me a good apple-covered chocolate situation. I was excited to try this because I thought maybe it would give me some nostalgia, but it's not really there. The crisp is nice, the chocolate is nice, the apple is nice, they're just not the best together. So I'm a little disappointed because I'm the one that picked the chocolate, but I will still give it a 3.5 out of 5. Apple crisps, it's crispy. I do like the crisp.
Yes, we are splitting a dessert. This dessert is sizable enough to split. That is a big hunk of apple crisp, and you have the Tofutti chocolate ice cream in there. It's looking crumbly, it's looking appley, and that's what we come here for, right? You come for dessert. Nobody comes for meals anymore. You guys like the sweet stuff. I find the chocolate really interesting. It's definitely a different sort of from like a vanilla. I think it's equal footing with vanilla. The sort of crisp one, it's more like a granola on top of like the seasoned spiced apple. It's not a bad thing. They're just sort of like chunky. I was just trying to break them up more and spread it around. It's got a good flavor. It's a nice, warm, sharp dessert. I think you could probably split this 3 or 4 ways if you wanted to. I would give this a 3.75 out of 5. Prime time continues to be a prime time.
I agree. If I have to choose between primetime and sci-fi, though, I'm probably gonna pick sci-fi unless I'm in the mood for pasta.
But if you have to choose between here and Brown Derby, what do you choose?
At the current menu, I would say primetime.
I would tend to agree. I feel like primetime doesn't get enough respect in this park. It's in a weird spot being sandwiched between Hollywood and Vine, and everybody else on their way to Galaxy's Edge or over to Sci-Fi, but it's consistent. And that's more than I can say for a lot of places in this park.
I would say, though, if you're gonna dining package, Mama Melrose, Sci-Fi, but really, ultimately, if you're just gonna eat at Hollywood Studios, you should just stick to quick service.
Roundup Rodeo.
Oh yeah.
Still up there.
Really good. Really, I always forget that. But I don't know. I feel like Hollywood Studios is like the quick service park.
Definitely. I don't know what you guys think. Do you prefer to get a dining reservation when you're here at Hollywood Studios, or you just prefer to grab and go, rather? We know what you think. Prime time will always be a prime time, so you know what you guys think about that in the comments below. If there's anything else you'd like to see, prime time or otherwise, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
And we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Barry might eat himself outside of Hollywood Studios and make a new home park.
I'm gonna ride Gertie out this thing. But you heard the girl.